9 and packing, but he's 5'9". 4. Dang.
Alright. He's an 8, but he's got size 7 feet.
7.
The Aces ladies are officially the bad girls of the WNBA. You know what? The Aces remind me of that pretty popular girl in high school who all the boys wanted, the girls wanted to be like, all the teachers loved her. She could do no wrong, right? She was really athletic, probably sporty. You know, she was really nice, really pretty, had nice hair. The makeup was makeuping, the body was bodying. But she always stayed getting called into the principal office. That's the Las Vegas Aces ladies. You know, a lot of people say, oh, people are just jealous of their success. That's why, you know, they stay getting investigated like they did the damn mafia. The commissioner of the WNBA, Kathy Engelbert, she won't get off their back. You know, she's always trying to say, you know, where is all this money coming from? Is it true that you guys are getting sponsorship deals underneath the table? Unfortunately, due to the lawsuit that Dearica Hamby just submitted, the WNBA, the Las Vegas Aces, and Becky Hammon are in some trouble. Now, somebody in my previous video that I did about Becky Hammon just yesterday, they said, hey, we need lawsuit court documents. I agree. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. And I got them right here. Okay. So it took me a little bit of time to get them, but this is from the Bloomberg Law news website. So again, it's a long, she submitted lots of pages. Y'all know how court documents are, but I'm going to just read y'all a little bit of what Dearica Hamby alleges what she experienced when she was signed to the Las Vegas Aces while pregnant. So it reads, after making her pregnancy public, plaintiff Hamby experienced notable changes in the way she was treated by the Las Vegas Aces staff. For example, when Amaya's school tuition became due in September 2022 and plaintiff Hamby inquired with General Manager Williams and Las Vegas Aces President Nikki Fargas about it, Williams and Fargas informed plaintiff Hamby that they were working on it, but provided no date by which the donation for Amaya's tuition would be made. On October 1st, 2022, General Manager Williams informed plaintiff Hamby that she must vacate the team-provided housing. No reason was given to plaintiff Hamby by Williams for the decision to remove Hamby from team-provided housing. So they evicted her and stopped paying her daughter Amaya's private school tuition, which they claimed that they were going to pay Amaya's private school tuition. Okay, that's Dearica Hamby's daughter. For that private school under the guise of it being a donation to that school. In November 2022, plaintiff Hamby again followed up with Williams and Fargas regarding defendant Las Vegas Aces promised to cover tuition costs for Hamby's daughter Amaya. Plaintiff Hamby was told they were still figuring it out, but she was given no date by which the tuition payment would be paid. On or about January 15, 2023, during a phone call between head coach Hammon and plaintiff Hamby, Hammon asked Hamby whether she planned her pregnancy. When Hamby responded that she did not, Hammon told Hamby that she was not taking proper precautions not to get pregnant. Now, this is very interesting. Again, like she has a phone call. I believe it's been rumored that Dearica and Hamby actually recorded a phone call conversation that she had between herself and Miss Becky Hammon, the head coach at the Las Vegas Aces. Now, when Becky Hammon asked her, was this a planned pregnancy? I think she asked her because of this. One, she was like, you know, did you plan to get pregnant? Like, did you do this on purpose? Because, like, girl, like, we in the middle of the season. Come on now. And then when of course, Dearica was like, no, it was not planned. That's when it kind of hit Becky, and she was like, okay, she didn't plan it, so she didn't get it. She didn't do it on purpose. But wait a minute, you didn't do it on purpose. So you mean you're being irresponsible with your sexuality? So you out here throwing them legs up to the moon for Drea, baby dad, knowing that we got a championship that we need to focus on? Again, okay, Becky Hammon, she did an interview with, I forgot their names. It was a bunch of basketball players. They have a very popular sports podcast. I was trying to find clips to insert it before my commentary. But in that clip, and it was like infamous, she was like, it's two things that I love for certain in this life or in this world. She said that's Jesus and then that's basketball. That goes to show you, again, that's the reason why Becky Hammon is so great. That's the reason why she's so powerful and she got the Las Vegas Aces ladies to where they are right now. That's her priorities. Okay, this woman is married. Okay, she got a wife and 2 kids. She said, my love is Jesus and then basketball. Everybody else is everybody else. Okay, she got a wife and 2 kids. She said, the hell with them people. Okay, I love me some Jesus and basketball. So again, that just shows you that mentality, that championship mentality that she's after. So she was kind of like, Dearica, girl, what you mean you ain't taking no precautions to get pregnant? You can't follow some birth control, can't get a arm implant, a Depo shot, you can't do nothing? Also during that phone call, Hammon questioned Hamby's commitment and dedication to the team. Hammon told plaintiff Hamby that she was a question mark. Hammon further stated that the Las Vegas Aces needed bodies and that Hamby would not be ready to play in time for the start of the next season. In response, Hamby assured Hammon that she was committed to the team, would be giving birth during the offseason, and anticipated being fully ready to play by the start of the preseason in April 2023. So again, Dearica Hamby, she did everything that she said she was going to do. Again, shout out to Credo Love Sports. I watched her commentary on this earlier today while I was at work, and she said, like, Dearica Hamby did everything she said she was going to do. She gave birth some time before the offseason. I can't remember the exact date. She was 7 months pregnant. Now y'all know what the typical 7 month pregnant woman looks like, okay? Belly out to here. She literally looked like she got a damn basketball in her stomach, okay? She was still going to the Las Vegas Aces practice, okay? She was still working out with them, again, belly out to here. Okay, she's 7 months pregnant. So if that doesn't show you commitment, then what does? Okay? So Becky was like, no, you're not committed to this team. You just want to sit down, fornicate, and go behind your husband's back and sleep with Drea, baby dad, and get pregnant. Also during that phone call, Hammon accused plaintiff Hamby of signing her contract extension knowingly pregnant, a false accusation which Hamby denied. So again, so if you look at the timeline, when she signed that contract to join the Aces ladies, right? Hamby, that is. She was actually pregnant, but again, she does not know it. Ask any woman, okay? I've never been pregnant before, but they'll tell you, those first, couple of weeks to 2 months, unless you're really particular about your body, or if you have a very regular menstrual cycle, you don't even notice that you're pregnant. Now, you might experience some flu-like symptoms. You might be vomiting, or all the nasty stuff that happens during pregnancy. But not every woman experiences that. So she signed that contract thinking I'm good. But at the same time, Dearica, you a grown woman. If you out here with no protection, you ain't got no rubbers, you ain't got no birth control pills, you ain't got no shot, you ain't got no implants, nothing, no IUD, and you out here messing with people, baby dad, what's going the risk. Okay. When she got pregnant with her son, she was 27, 28. Okay, you're a fertile young woman in your 20s. You know what's up. Also during that phone call, Hammon informed Hamby that it was believed by the Las Vegas Aces staff that Hamby would get pregnant again for a third time. So they was like, okay, you didn't snuck a baby on us once, okay, with the second child, okay. But now they saying girl, is it true that you might be wanting to expand the family some more? Also during that phone call, Hammon accused Hamby of not taking her off-season workouts seriously. Another false allegation. Though 7 months pregnant at the time, Hamby was working out regularly as permitted by her medical doctors, including playing basketball and doing regular Pilates and calisthenic workouts. So again, that just shows, she confirmed it in the court documents. She said, it's a lie. I was pregnant as hell, and I was still getting in that gym. Okay, that just gave me some motivation. If pregnant Dearica Hamby can get in that gym, what's stopping you or me? Also during that phone call, Hammon told Hamby that Hamby did not hold up her end of the bargain and that no one expected her to get pregnant again, implying that by signing the contract extension, Hamby implicitly agreed she would not get pregnant during the 2-year extension period. Again, you got to explicitly state something like that in someone's contract. You talking about, were you coming out girl, no, you got to explicitly state hey, if you're going to join the Aces ladies, right, the lucky Aces, you got to promise us for the next 2 years you're not going to conceive, you're not going to try to conceive, or you're going to at least be on some sort of birth control, you're going to be abstinent, you're going to be practicing chastity. I don't know, you better be doing something, okay, but you're going to keep them legs closed and you're going to focus on getting this championship. Plaintiff Hamby then stated 2 times to Hammon, you traded me because I'm pregnant? Hammon responded to Plaintiff Hamby's inquiry by stating, what do you want me to do? Hammon did not deny the accusation that Hamby was being traded because she was pregnant. On or about January 16, 2023, Hammon called Plaintiff Hamby and told her, your time with the Aces is up, and that is the best for Hamby's career if she moves on. Hammon told Hamby that Hamby could pick a place like Los Angeles or Atlanta, or that Hammon could trade her to either the Connecticut Sun or the Indiana Fever. On January 21st, 2023, defendant Las Vegas Aces issued a public announcement that plaintiff Dearica Hamby had been traded to the Los Angeles Sparks. Also on January 21st, 2023, plaintiff Hamby issued the following public statement via social media. Again, she just put on this long message on her IG page about all the unfair treatment she got because she was pregnant. So again, the court documents go on and on and on. Again, I don't like too long videos, so I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Now, first things first, a lot of people are saying this is a league of angry lesbians or just that because a heterosexual woman dared to have sex with a man and have a baby. No, okay. DeWanna Bonner of the Connecticut Sun, she is openly lesbian. Okay, she's engaged to a woman, Alyssa Thomas, her teammate, and she made it in her body. Okay, she's a woman. Biological woman, okay, she made her twin daughters in her body and gave birth. And again, her career never took hold and never, she was never threatened or, any of this mess, okay? I don't understand, people's ignorance when it comes around this. Again, I'm in the military. Even before the military, there's lesbians in my family. There's lesbian women in my family. I have a lot of lesbian friends. A lot of them have biological children, okay? It's something called a sperm donation or, if they go that route. Again, it's a lot of routes. Again, women are women at the end of the day, no matter your sexuality. There's millions of lesbian, heterosexual, bisexual women. It doesn't matter your sexuality. Just because these women are into women, that doesn't mean that their maternal instincts stop. Like some of them have that maternal instinct. They want to make life inside their bodies. So again, that's what, they do. So whether you're heterosexual or lesbian in the WNBA, that doesn't matter, because both lesbian, heterosexual, bisexual women end up becoming pregnant, carrying children in their bodies, making children in their bodies, and giving birth. Some of them are being treated horribly. Some of them are not. Look at Katie Lou Samuelson of the Indiana Fever. She just came back postpartum. I think her daughter is about 1 year old. I think she's under 1 year old. But Indiana Fever actually has a really good, maternity care and culture. Like, they didn't punish Katie Lou, for getting pregnant. You don't ever hear Chrissy Sides coming out her neck. Speaking of Chrissy Sides, everybody, coming at Chrissy Sides for being the worst coach in the WNBA, and she's sabotaging Caitlin Clark, and look at Becky Hammon. Becky Hammon is literally being accused of bullying, harassing, and intimidating and retaliating against a pregnant woman. Like, that's horrible. Again, the WNBA just seems so dysfunctional, and I don't understand why they're just so dysfunctional and unprofessional. But they need help. Again, I could help y'all. Okay, again, like I'm a transitioning veteran. I plan to get out the Air Force next year. Y'all, show them this video. I could help them. Okay, I'm not here to bash y'all. I want to help y'all grow. Okay, I have a vision for this league, a vision of growth. Again, it's just so unfortunate that, this is the W, it's the women's league. And it's like you see in other women internalize misogyny and actually just spew it upon other women. And it's so disgusting. And again, it's something called, I'm a finance major, okay? So I know a little bit of something. Okay, when it comes to companies, right? There's something called corporate social responsibility, right? Or social corporate responsibility, one of those two. And for an example, if you were to go to McDonald's, right? You slip and fall, or you get food poison, right? You can sue them because, again, they owe you a duty of care, right? They could have went to Burger King, they could have went to KFC, they could have went to Chipotle up the street, but they came to McDonald's, okay? They came to you, they sought your business out. They ended up getting hurt on your place of business, on site, or the campus. Your food poisoned them. They can sue you because you did not give them that duty of care. It's the same thing with Becky Hammon and pregnant women in general, especially in the state of Nevada. That's the state that really cracks down and protects pregnant women in the workplace. Like, Becky Hammon really messed up. Again, for an example, let's say that I have a bakery, right, called Geneva's Bakery, okay? I have all types of delicious sweet cookies, cinnamon toast crunch cookies. I got the strawberry lemon cake ice cookies. Okay, it's just beautiful, right? It just tastes, it's delicious. It's the best in the land. Let's say that you as a consumer, right, you come to Geneva's Bakery, my bakery, and you find out that I'm utilizing child labor to make these cookies, right? I got children from the ages of 8 to 12. I got them working and slaving in my kitchen like a Hebrew slave, 10 hours a day, and I've been utilizing child labor. Okay, and I'll also say that you find out that the waste that I'm using, okay, from the cookies that the waste that comes from me making cookies, I say the oil, the grease, and the fattening, the whatever I'm using to make these delicious cookies that you love to eat on, okay, I'm dumping them in a freaking lake near your community. All those toxic waste and chemicals that I use, okay, that I'm dumping in the community, in the lake of your community. Let's say that 10 people in your community now have cancer that can be traced back to the damn chemicals I put into your lake. Okay, you can okay, this woman is crazy. She needs to be in jail. She needs to be arrested. She needs to be held accountable. Again, because I did not provide a duty of care, not only to my customers. Okay, I got children, I got slaves in here. I give them a fruit roll up and a half can of beer. And I don't give a damn, they're going to do what they told. And on top of that, I'm literally poisoning the community. You'd be like, this woman is crazy. She needs to be held responsible because she owes us a duty of care. Again, the WNBA needs me. I have, I'm very empathetic. I have I believe I have a high level of emotional intelligence. I can connect with people. Again, I don't want to see Becky Hammon fired. But again, they need to be held accountable. Her, the commissioner, Kathy Engelbert, I'm going to do a video on her later on. Heads got to roll, because again, if this was a man that did this, oh my God, okay, this is straight up misogyny. Like, how can you be a woman and hate a woman so bad? And again, I understand Becky Hammon, she's that champion, she got that champion spirit. It's about that WNBA championship above all. But you cannot do that to pregnant women. And I remember somebody told me that as a woman, when you're pregnant, you never forget how people treat you when you're pregnant, when you're carrying life. Like, people should be, more gentle and calm. Becky coming at her, I'm sure she was talking to her spicy over the phone, let's be real, about, why aren't you taking precautions? And, that's none of your business. But again, guys, this whole situation is unfortunate. I don't want to see Becky Hammon fired again. I'm a huge fan of hers. But again, it's just, what can you do? Somebody made a joke that said that Becky Hammon going to put out a hit on Bam, the NBA player, if he get Asia Wilson pregnant. I was like, you might be right. Because imagine if Asia Wilson got pregnant, or Kelsey Plum, or anybody else. It's like, women, we're women. Regardless of our sexuality, a lot of women actually want to have children. And there's nothing wrong with that. And it's like, as the WNBA, why not provide a safe space for women to enjoy motherhood. Will Becky Hammon be fired? Will the WNBA ever get their mess together? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.